Welcome and thank you so much for being here today. The work we're going to do today is about ending procrastination. There are many things that we want to do that we've maybe have been wanting to do for a long time, and yet we don't get to them. So why is that? Well, at the root of procrastination, there is fear. And today during the class, what we're going to do is generate some energy and some courage so we can at least take one small step, just one small action at least, towards what it is that we've been putting off. Because once you take that small step, what that does is it releases a tremendous amount of energy. Right now, your energy is tied up in worry and maybe feeling guilty about this thing that you've been wanting to do. And I know a lot of us have had more time recently, and there are these things that we've told ourselves, I'm going to do this when I have more time. And yet, even now that a lot of us do have more time, we're not getting to these things. So really, at the root of everything is fear. But what we're going to work on specifically is generating the energy and generating the courage to at least take one small action and really unleash all of that energy that right now is just being sucked up in worry and anxiety and fear. And the other thing that happens when you take that small step, when you take any step towards something it is you want to do, then a tremendous amount of information is available to you. When you're stuck, you're just stuck. Nothing's coming. You just keep obsessing about all of your fears. Once you take action, more information, new information comes to you, new insights come to you, and then you can start making more assessments about what it is you really need to do. And making the right assessment also means staying fully aligned with your higher consciousness. So there really are 4 key things that you address to overcome fear, which is how you overcome procrastination. So in this class, we're just going to work on firing up that energy and courage to take that one small step. After class, I want to talk to you about these 4 ways I've identified for you to find freedom from fear. Now, freedom from fear is also a mini course that I'm about to start on June 21st. It's something I've been working on for the last few months. It's actually something I didn't want to work on, to be honest with you. For the last few months, I have been really thinking a lot about what support everyone needs during this time of limbo, during this time where there are things we want to move forward on and we're just not getting to them. And I didn't want to talk about fear. I didn't want to talk about anxiety anymore, but it's like the big elephant in the room. We have to address this. It is at the root of everything. Fear is your biggest block in life, and it takes constant work. Now, as I said, first in class, we're just going to go straight to courage. We're going to go straight to energy. We're going to go straight to unlocking, really the beginning of unlocking your Kundalini energy. Once you tap into that, you are fearless. You can face whatever it is you need to face. You can get unstuck. So that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start to unlock some of this incredible energy that's available to you. After class, I'm going to talk to you about these 4 steps to facing fear, to finding freedom from fear. And as I said, this is part of this new mini course that just opened for enrollment today. But whether that's something you're interested in doing, whether you want to get involved in this mini course or not, there's still lots that you can learn by hanging back after class when we go through these 4 key steps. So we're going to get started. We're going to start with, we're going to use the mantra today, Had and Hari. So H-A-R and H-A-R-I. Remember, every time you use the mantra, you're pumping powerfully at the belly. You don't have to think about the breath because the mantra will automatically replace the inhale and the exhale. Got it? Okay, let's get started. Alrighty, let's come sitting tall. Spine straight, chin parallel to the floor. Extend your hands out over your knees, thumb and index finger pressed together. Close your eyes, go inward and breathe deep. Long, deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Keep breathing deeply. Long, deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. The inhale is strength. The exhale is freedom. Inhale, strength. Exhale to be free. Keeping the eyes closed. The focus on you. Rub your palms together briskly. Bring your hands to heart center, shoulders relaxed. The mantra is Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale deeply and hold. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Stay connected to that place of peace deep inside. With the eyes closed, exhale. One more deep inhale. Fill the heart. And exhale. Release the arms. Shake it out. Let it go. Make fists with your hands. Bring your fists to your shoulders. Reach the arms up high. So it's had, had. Open the hand. Had. Open hand to the shoulders. Hari. Make a fist. Had. Punch. Had. Open. Had. To your shoulders. Hari. Had. 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 Three more. Had. 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 Hari. Had. 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 Hari. Had. 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 Hari. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, press your palms together, extend the arms. We want to get the brain to start working in a little bit of a different way, to stop being so stuck. Clap your hands here. Had. Palms face the sky. Had. The floor. Had. Clap overhead. Hari. Had. Sky. Had. Floor. Had. Hari. Had. 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 Hari. Two more. Had. 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 Hari. Had. 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 Hari. Inhale. Hold it here. Exhale. Getting the brain to work in different ways so we don't keep using the same excuses over and over again for why we're stuck. Clap your hands here. Had. Palms face the floor. Had. The sky. Had. Hari. Had. Floor. Had. Had. Hari. Had. 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 3 more. Had, hadi. Had. Last time. Hadi. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release the arms, shake it out. Plant the palms to the floor, roll over the knees, uncross the ankles. Bend the elbows, forehead to the floor. Had, energy up to the heart. Hadi. Hadi. Had, 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 hadi. 3 more. Had, hadi. Had, hadi. Last time. Had, hadi. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Last time, deep inhale. On the exhale, sit back on your heels. Option to bring the legs around in easy pose if there's pressure in the knees. Interlace the fingers, arms up high. Had. Pull down powerfully. Hadi. All the way up. Had, hadi. 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 3 more. Had, hadi. Had, hadi. Last time. Had, hadi. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, keep reaching. Inhale, reach higher. On the exhale, release the hands. Open the arms up wide slowly. Slowly release your fingertips to the floor. Take as long as you need. As long as you need. Deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. You can sit in easy pose. That's an option. It's kinder to your knees. If you can, press up into a full squat. Be mindful. Reach the arms up. Crisscross the arms. The mantra is had, go. Had, 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 had. Inhale. Hold it still, exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the hands, bring the hands in behind you, lower the buttocks to the floor. You can keep the feet on the floor, that's an option. You can bring the shins parallel to the floor. Crisscross at the knees, say mantra, hands behind you to help you balance. Had, 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 had. Stay steady. Had, had, a little bit longer. Had, 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 had. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, drop your feet wide to the floor again. Press up onto your feet. Option to sit down. Reach the arms overhead. Palms pressed together. Keep the arms reaching high. The mantra is had. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Had, 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 had. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, keep reaching. Powerful inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, keep reaching. Turn the palms to face forward, bring the feet a little bit closer together, soften the knees, reach high. Had, pull in powerfully, left leg up, hari, other side. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Two more. Had, hari, had, hari. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lift the heart. Had, bend the knees a lot. Let it go. Hari, all the way up. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Three more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. And inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, lower the arms just to the level of the shoulders. Pivot the feet a little bit wider. Inhale, stand tall. Weight in the heels. Come down slowly to the count of 8, 7. Weight in the heels. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands in behind you. Lower the buttocks. Option. Keep the feet flat on the floor, or shins parallel, or legs straight. Mantras: had, crisscross. Had, 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 had. Inhale. Hold it here. Exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Step the feet wide on your mat. Bring the hands back to heart center. Coming all the way up. Had. Reach high. Hari. Standing squatter all the way down. Had. Hari. 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 Three more. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Last time. Had. Hari. Inhale, reach high. Exhale. Inhale, reach higher. On the exhale, open the arms up wide slowly. Slowly release your arms to your sides. Take your time. Take your time. Deep inhale. And exhale. Bring the feet closer together. Bend the knees slightly. Fists with your hands. Left fist punches straight out. Had. Right fist straight out. Hari. Had, hari, 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 had, a little bit faster. Hari, had, 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 hari. Three more. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Reach the arms all the way up. Had. Let it go. Hari. All the way up. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Three more. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Last time. Had. Hari. And inhale, reach high. Exhale, open the arms up wide just to the level of the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Soften the knees a little bit. Reach. Had. Pull in powerfully. Left leg up. Hari. Other side. Had. Hari. 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 Two more. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, hold it here. Deep inhale. Exhale, turn the palms to face the floor. Hold it. Pivot the feet a little bit wider. Pump the arms 3 times. Had, had, had. You go down, arms go up. Hari, hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, hud, hud. 3 more. Hud, 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 huddy, hud, hud, hud. Last time. Hud, 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 huddy. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale. Release the arms. Bring the feet almost together. Back to those exercises that help us break patterns, to stop the repeating excuses for why we procrastinate, for why we don't get things done. So we're going to stop with jumping jacks. Hud, 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 huddy, go. Hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, hud, hud. 3 more. Hud, 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 huddy, hud, hud, hud. Last time. Hud, 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 huddy. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Hands on your hips. Go slower if you need to. The left leg, hud. Cross over the body, hud. Bring it back up, hud. To the floor, huddy. Same thing other side. Slowly or as quickly as you need. Hud, 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 huddy, 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 hud, hud. Last time. Hud, 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 huddy. Inhale. And hold it. Exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Reach the arms all the way up. Press your palms together. Step your feet wide. Decide if you want to stay in standing. If you choose, all the way down. The mantra is hud. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Hud, 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 hud. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale. Inhale all the way to standing on the exhale. Open the arms wide, slowly. Slowly release your arms to your sides. Take your time. Take your time. Deep inhale. Exhale. And just witness the quiet inside you. Deep inhale. Exhale. Bring the feet almost together. Jumping jacks without stopping in between. And we're going to rotate when you're ready. Hud, 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 huddy, hud, 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 huddy, hud, 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 huddy, hud, 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 huddy, hud, hud. Turn to your left. Hud, 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 huddy, hud, 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 huddy, hud, 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 huddy, hud, 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 huddy, hud, hud. To your left. Hud, 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 huddy, hud, 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 huddy, hud, 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 huddy, hud, hud, Inhale the arms up to the level of the shoulders. Relax your shoulders, set your feet wider than hip distance. Hold it here, deep inhale and exhale. Feet wider than hip distance, weight in your heels. Inhale, stand tall. Coming down slowly, the count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands in behind you, lower the buttocks to the floor, all the way down onto your back. Bring the arms straight up to 90. Hold it here. Hit the floor behind you. Hard. Arms straight up. Hard. Hit the floor beside your hips. Hard. Hari. Hard. 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 2 more. Hard. 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 Hari. Hard. 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 Hari. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Release the arms down by your sides. You can stay exactly as you are, working with breath of fire. If you choose. Hands, head, feet 6 inches off the floor. Pump your belly, breath of fire. Inhale, hold it, exhale, deep inhale, exhale, lower down. Draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, rock the body side to side, hands underneath your knees. Rock up and back on your spine, set your feet wide, press your palms together, interlace your fingers, index fingers pressed together to standing. Had, down as far as you choose, on Hari. Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari. Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari. Just 3 more. Had, Hari, Had, Hari. Last time. Had, Hari. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, stay here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away, reach the arms up high, bring your feet closer together, gaze skyward, pump your belly, breath of fire. Inhale, reach high. Exhale. Inhale, reach higher. On the exhale, bring the hands behind your head and pull the elbows way back. From here, set the feet a little bit wider. Pull the elbows back. Had, elbows come forward as you come down. Hari, pull the elbows back. Had, Hari, 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 Had, Hari. 3 more. Had, Hari, Had, Hari. Last time. Had, Hari. Stay down. Pull the elbows back. Had, elbows forward. Hari, Had, 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 Hari. 3 more. Had, Hari, Had, Hari. Last time. Had, Hari. Inhale, pull the elbows way back. Hold them back. Remember, if it's too much, go ahead and sit down. Pull the elbows way back. Pump your belly, breath of fire. Use the breath to energize you. Use your breath to find your strength. One little action, that's all you have to do to get unstuck. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Powerful inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, stay here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Keep the elbows bent, bring the arms up. Thumb and index finger touch. Bend your knees a little bit. You can drag the leg across the floor. Left leg up. Had. Using the belly to move the leg. Had. Bring it back. Had and down. Hari. Right side. Had. 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 Hari. 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 Had. 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 Last time. Had. 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 Hari. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Deep inhale. On the exhale, bring the arms through the legs. Bring the hands to the top of the feet. Your back is parallel to the floor. Gaze to the floor. Pump your belly. Breath of fire. Inhale, hold it, exhale. On the next inhale, bring your arms through, sink the buttocks down lower, hands in behind you, bring your legs into easy pose. Make fists with your hands again, powerful fists. Punch the left fist out powerfully on Had, right fist Hari, go. Had, Hari, 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 Had. Three more. Had, Hari, Had, Hari, Had, Hari. Inhale. Hold it right here. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Release the arms. Bring the legs back in to a full squat. Clap your hands here. Had, all the way up. Hari. Coming down. Had, Hari. 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 Three more. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Last time. Had, Hari. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower the arms in front of you just to the level of the shoulders. Come 3/4 of the way up your mat. Hold it here. Bring your left foot directly in front of the right. You really have to engage the belly to help yourself to balance here. When you're ready, just a slight squat. Had to standing. Hari. Had, 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 Hari. Two more. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale, bring the left foot back. Rest as long as you need to. When you feel ready, the right foot steps directly in front of the left. Find your balance, engage the belly, and begin. Had, Hari. 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 Two more. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Release the arms. Shake out the arms. Shake out the legs. Bring your feet either all the way together or hip distance apart to help you balance. You decide. Reach the arms all the way overhead. Interlace your fingers, index fingers pressed together. Inhale, reach high. On the exhale, sink down low. If it's too much for the knees, come out. Bring the back parallel to the floor. Elbows hugging the ears. Pump your belly, breath of fire. Weight in the heels. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Powerful inhale all the way to standing. Keep the arms reaching high. Exhale. Inhale, reach. On the exhale, release the hands. Open the arms wide and slowly release your arms to your sides. Feel that energy moving inside you. Feel your strength. Deep inhale. Exhale. Breathe deep. Fill your heart. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands onto your hips. Be mindful. If this is too much for the knees, just do the second part where you raise the leg up. Step the left leg back, bringing the left knee towards the floor. Had. Use the strength of the belly to lift the left leg up. Hari. Coming down. Had. Hari. 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 Last one. Had. Hari. Inhale. And exhale. Release the foot. Deep inhale. And exhale. Stepping back with the right leg. Had. Hari. 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 Last time. Had. Hari. Inhale. And exhale. Release the foot. Standing tall. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe deep. Inhale. And exhale. Release the arms. Float the arms all the way up. Press the palms together. Step the feet wide. Inhale. Reach high. Exhale. Sink down low. The mantra is had. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Had. 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 Inhale, reach. Exhale. Deep inhale. On the exhale, release the fingertips to the floor. Bring the feet together. Heels are touching and up off the floor the whole time. Bring the legs almost to straight. Had. Hari. 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 Had. Just a few more. Had. Hari. 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 Three more. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Last time. Had. Hari. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe deep. Inhale. And exhale. If you have issues with your knees, please do not do the next posture. Press the palms together. Really dig deep. Find the strength in your belly. When you're ready, just come up just a tiny bit. Had. Come down. Hari. Just a tiny bit. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Two more. Had. Hari. Last one. Had. Hari. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands in behind you. Lower the buttocks to the floor. Shake out your arms. Shake out your legs. Swing the legs in behind you. Come on to your hands and knees. From here, drop your forearms and your palms to the floor. Hold it. When you're ready, step all the way back to plank. You don't have to, you can just work with a mantra. The feet are together. Spin to the outer blade of the left foot. Stack the feet. Dip the hips, lower, don't touch. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. 3 more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale. On the exhale, spin onto your toes. Drop your knees to the floor and pause. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and pause. Let go. Let go. When you feel ready to move on, step all the way back to plank, or maybe stay as you are. Use the mantra. Spin to the outer blade of the right foot. Dip the hips. Had, lift, hari. Had, 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 hari. Had. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale. Exhale, spin onto your toes. Drop your knees to the floor. Press all the way back into child's pose. Let it go. Let it go. When you're ready, up onto your hands and knees. You can stay here, work with mantra, or step all the way back to plank. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. Had, step back, hari, other side. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Press all the way back, open the knees up wide. Had, pull the body forward. Hari, had, 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 hari. 3 more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend the elbow slowly lower down. Roll over onto your back. Draw both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Rock the body side to side. Come back to center. Extend the legs to the floor. Modify as you need when you're ready. Hands, head, feet. All 6 inches off the floor. Pump your belly, breath of fire. Inhale, hold it, exhale, 1 more deep inhale, and exhale, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, and rock the body side to side. Hands underneath your knees, rock up and back on your spine. We're almost there. Bring the hands in behind you, fingertips point down towards your toes. Point your toes. Drop your chin into your chest, and on the inhale, press the belly skyward. Bend the elbows lower towards the earth, don't touch. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. 3 more. Had, hari, had. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale, press the belly skyward. Exhale, 1 more deep inhale. On the exhale, lower the buttocks to the floor. Come all the way down onto your back. Draw both knees under your chest. Rock the body side to side, side to side. Extend the legs back down to the floor. And again, hands, head, feet, all 6 inches off the floor. When you're ready, pump your belly, breath of fire. inhale. Hold it, exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale, lower down, roll over onto your belly. Bring your chin to the floor. The arms are at your sides. Bend your legs. Hug. Reach around. You might be able to grab a hold of your feet, maybe not. You want to make sure there's no pinching in the knees, the low back, or the shoulders. If you can, be mindful. Come up, hug, release the legs, hari, bend, hug, 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 hari, 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 hug, hug, hug. Last time, hug, 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 hari. Roll over onto your back. Draw both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and rock the body side to side, side to side. Come back to center. Separate the feet so they're hip distance apart, feet flat on the floor. The palms can be right beside your hips. If you can, grab a hold of your ankles. You don't have to. Keep the thighs parallel. Press the hip bones to the sky. Hug, buttocks to the earth. Hari, hug, 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 hari, hug. We're almost there. Hug, hari, 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 hug, hari. Three more. Hug, hari, hug. Last time. Hug, hari. Inhale and exhale. Extend both legs out to the floor. Bring your arms to your sides. The palms face the sky. Let your body be heavy. Find that place of surrender, that place of release. Stay exactly as you are. And relax your toes, your feet, your shin, your hamstrings. Relax your belly, your hips, your lower back. Let your whole body sink into the earth. Relax your eyes, your jaw, and all the muscles of your face. Let your head be heavy. And just let yourself go. Bring your left palm onto your heart and the right hand over top. The deepest inhale. Fill your heart. Deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Breathe deep. Inhale and exhale. And close with one long Sat Nam and inhale to close. Inhale. Satnam. Please move as slowly as you can as you get up. Allow yourself to really be in that still place that we create through these practices. It's such a different energy than the rest of our day when we can tap in to that still place where everything makes sense, where you understand how detrimental it is when you continue to procrastinate, when you continue to put things off. And as I mentioned at the beginning of class, at the root of all procrastination is fear. And as much as I don't want to talk about fear anymore because we've been talking about it the last few months, it is the thing that we most need to address. It is our biggest block. And so you may have seen that I've opened up enrollment to this course today, Freedom from Fear, because we have to move on. We have to move on. And what's happening right now is going to cause some of us to be stuck for so long. Anxiety is something that pretty much everyone experiences to some degree, and particularly, certainly the people that I know and I've been connected with for the last 25 years in the yoga world. It's one of the biggest reasons why people end up in practice is because they experience some sort of anxiety or fear. Sometimes we're even too scared to admit that we're scared, and so we don't even call fear fear. We talk about having trouble sleeping at night or stress eating or doing all these other things, and we don't understand, or procrastination. At the root of it all is fear. So firstly, we have to understand what fear is costing you. That becomes the motivator for us to address fear, to finally figure out how to be free from fear. So the work that we're going to be undergoing, and again, whether the course is of interest to you or not, there's still something you can learn by listening to these four ways that we can address fear. First, understand what your fear is costing you. And I know right now people aren't necessarily interested in setting goals and manifesting and talking about your dream life. We're just stuck in survival mode right now. We're just trying to get by, or trying to figure out a new work reality, or trying to figure out how to stay healthy. We are stuck in survival mode, but there is something more. And when we understand the cost of fear, when we can figure out what this thing is that it's costing you, that will create a magnetic pull to pull you out of fear. But to even have that conversation, you have to release that grip that fear has on you. And that's what we do through these practices. We completely shift how we feel. So you can teach your body how to go from that fear state to that state of freedom very, very quickly. We spent almost an hour doing it, but you can certainly do that with breathing practices or meditations that only take a few minutes. I don't know how to get by without these practices. Super happy if somebody else has figured out how to do it without doing all this work, but this is my work. This is what I have to do to be able to meet my day-to-day challenges. Not only to meet my day-to-day challenges, but to actually embrace life, to enjoy life, to really be fully engaged with everyone and everything that's going on. What happens when fear gets a hold of us is we start to try to control situations in our life, or avoid going to certain places, or avoid being around certain people, or avoid. We shrink our lives. Our lives become smaller because we're afraid of exposing ourselves to situations that will trigger anxiety and fear. And life is full of them. And we need to learn how to navigate that. We need to learn how to face our fears, to face our anxieties, to embrace life again. And we start by figuring out, well, what is it costing you? What is your fear costing you? That's the very first lesson in Freedom from Fear. What is your fear costing you? Not only that, but you also learn how to create that immediate state of freedom inside, so you can even have the conversation. Because when you're so gripped by fear, you don't even want to look at it. And if you don't look at it, right, that's the first step to change is awareness. And that's what we get into in lesson 2. There is a part of you that is not afraid to face your fears. That's the fearless part of you. And that's the part of you you have to establish a really strong relationship with. And just like in lesson 1 of Freedom from Fear, you figure out how to create a state of freedom inside you. In lesson 2, you figure out how to develop a relationship with your higher consciousness, so that you are guided by the voice of your higher consciousness and not the voice of fear. Fear will make very different decisions in your life. It will avoid everything. It will avoid incredible opportunities just because something comes up and it makes you feel anxious. And yet if you leaned into that anxiety, and if you figured out, why am I anxious, that anxiety and excitement can feel very much the same. And so sometimes we're shying away from incredible, exciting opportunities just because we have that same physiological response. You can change that. So in lesson 2, we understand the truth behind our fears by activating our higher consciousness and using our higher consciousness to be making our decisions in life. You have this internal guidance system that is so intelligent, it will never put you in danger. So you don't have to try to control everything in your life. And it is incredibly straining on your relationships when you're trying to control the people in your life out of fear. So you can't control life. You cannot control people and situations. And if you try and control everything you're doing, you're squeezing the life out of your life. So lesson 1, figure out what the cost of fear is to you and learn how to create that state of freedom, that internal state of freedom. And lesson 2, establish that relationship with your higher consciousness, because it will always keep you safe and it knows the truth behind your fears. And then it gets really interesting. And lesson 3 and lesson 4 to me are really, I say, where the rubber meets the road. This is where you can create incredible transformation, because in lesson 3, you train the body to have a completely new and healthier physiological response to fear. So instead of when you experience, your heart racing, your breathing starts to become erratic, when that feeling of anxiety comes up, you will have trained your body to immediately trip into a healthier response. Your parasympathetic nervous system can learn how to kick in and get you out of that fight or flight response that has you avoiding all sorts of incredible things that are available to you in life. So that's the work we do in lesson 3, where you figure out, we actually create a state that's very similar to you being on that edge of something really scary. We do this in a safe way. We recreate that intense feeling inside you so you can figure out how you're going to get through. So the next time you're triggered, you don't run. You learn how to face your fears. You learn how to find freedom from fear. So that's lesson 3, lots and lots of deep nervous system work. And then in lesson 4, again, this is a really interesting lesson, because this is where you really see the change that happens in your life. In lesson 4, you learn about Kundalini Awakening. You learn how to activate your Kundalini energy. In all of these classes, you learn the exact tools to do things like awaken your higher consciousness. There are 6th and 7th chakra practices that can get you into that activated state instantly. They're available to you. You just need to put them into use. And when you use them consistently enough, you don't have to think about think about, oh, I need to use these tools, your body kicks in to using them, into using those breath patterns, into those physiological states without you thinking about them. Let me explain that a little bit better. So right now, if you're prone to anxiety, when you start to experience anxiety, you might have different methods that you use. You might look for a positive mantra to repeat, something like I'm safe, or I don't know what your particular tools are, but I know a lot of people will grab onto a crystal or a positive affirmation or something outside themselves to help them feel more safe and secure. Now, certainly a positive mantra isn't something outside yourself, but what's happening there is you're going to battle with your mind. Your mind is in overdrive. It is in fear state, and you're trying to impose something on top of that. Part of your mind is telling you, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. And that panicky part of you is telling you, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not. You're just fighting against yourself. When you do these practices enough, when your body starts to feel that heightened state of fear, that heightened state of anxiety, it recognizes what's going on, and it will kick in and get your parasympathetic nervous system working so that you calm yourself by calming the breath. It really comes down to breath. It comes down to breath. And it happens automatically. You don't have to talk yourself into feeling better. You don't have to even think, oh, I must slow down my breathing pattern. Over time, it happens automatically, and you're not so anxious and fearful anymore. Over time, you are going to see that everything in your life changes. You're going to see that everything in your life changes. And these changes happen automatically through consistent practice. So in lesson 4, where you learn how to activate your Kundalini energy, when you activate your Kundalini energy, it's like what we worked with procrastination. You have the energy to create change. And when you start taking action, seeing change, when you see things changing in your life, then you're going to be more and more motivated to stay with the practice. It's consistency. It's taking those daily steps that gets you on the path to embracing life again. So this is the journey that we're about to start. It starts on June 21st. It takes place over 4 weeks. It's not as involved as the Self-Mastery Series courses. It is a complement to the Self-Mastery Series courses. So in the Self-Mastery Series, we have these intensive practices that happen every single day for the first 6 days. In this particular course, in this mini course, Freedom from Fear, we do these practices once a week. You receive a full 90-minute practice. In that 90-minute practice, you're going to do a meditation. You're going to do, and it'll be a challenging one, it is going to create change. You're going to do a meditation, you're going to do a full practice, and you're going to do self-inquiry work. So there is lecture, there are self-inquiry exercises, and there's physical practice. There is a lot for you in that 90-minute practice. That practice is going to be released once a week on Sunday. So we're using the weekend, assuming you have a little bit more time there. Your second practice for the week is going to be delivered on Wednesday. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do the practices Sunday and Wednesday. I just feel that that's a really good setup for most people. So the first practice is delivered on Sunday. The second practice is delivered on Wednesday. For each of those weeks, you're going to experience a different meditation that's going to work on the very same work that you're going to experiencing for each of those weeks. So in the first week is when you discover what your fear is costing you and how to create that state of freedom. So the meditation that you're going to do for that first week is going to really pair up with that exact same theme. Now, in the second week, that's when we start to work with the 6th and 7th chakras, when we start to tap into your internal guidance system, when you start to see the truth behind your fears so they stop controlling you. And so the meditation you're going to do for the subsequent 7 days mirrors that 6th and 7th chakra work. And then in the third week where we're working deeply on the nervous system, that's where we really, really change that fear response. Your work that week is going to be nervous system work. And then finally, in our fourth week, we tap into how do you access this Kundalini energy? How do you access this incredible strength that's available to you at all times? It's that strength that gives you the courage to change. It's that strength that that shows you clearly the truth behind your fears. It's the beginning of everything. And so we want to know how to activate that energy. And so the meditation you're going to do in the 4th week is going to be specifically on activating your Kundalini energy. How do you do that? There are tools to do this. They have been available for a long, long time. And when you use them consistently, they work. Now, these tools have been available for a long, long time, and there are hundreds and hundreds of different meditations you can use. There are hundreds and hundreds of different classes and breathing techniques. What I've done is gone out there and studied and studied and studied and compiled everything for you so you can create a very intentional experience for yourself where you say, I am very intentionally going to work on overcoming my fears. And I'm going to do it over this 4-week period, and I don't have to think about what's going to happen because it's been perfectly laid out for me. And that's what this is. It's a very intentionally focused system where I've laid out for you over 4 weeks how you can find freedom from fear. So if it's something you're tired having rule your life, if you are tired of fear and anxiety being the part of you that are making the decisions in your life, your fear and anxiety are reactive. You will never make the right decisions in your life if you're letting yourself be ruled by your fears and your anxieties. If you are tired of that, there is a different way to navigate your life. So if you have never done any of these practices before, they're still very accessible. The course is very accessible to everyone. You can modify all of the work. You don't have to keep up with every single movement. When you need to stop, just like you could have done today, if the movement is too much, you stop and simply repeat the mantra or use the breath technique that we're using at that particular time. If you're doing the Self-Mastery Series courses, we've just finished Break Through Your Blocks. This is some reinforcement work for one of the key chakras we worked with. Of course, the first chakra relating to fear, but we're also doing 6th and 7th chakra work. We're doing 3rd chakra work. We're doing a lot of work to go through these 4 lessons and move from a place where fear is controlling us to where we can fully embrace our lives again. What else did I want to tell you? So the Self-Mastery Series students, if you just came through Break Through Your Blocks, Heal Your Heart does not start until the very end of September. So there's lots of time through the summer months to dive into this work if this is something that you choose to do. And we're going to start on June 21st, first day of summer. You're welcome to join us to start on that day. But of course, just like all the other courses, you can start at another point in time. There is a 4-month payment plan for this as well. And I'll make sure I post the link on this page so that you can get the details. Again, this is one of these courses that is only going to run 1 time per year. And once we get through this work, once we get through really addressing fear, because there is a very high risk of fear keeping us stuck for a long, long time. We have already been stuck in certain areas in our lives, and the fact that we're all dealing with so much fear right now, I'm afraid it's going to keep us stuck for far too long. So if you're over that, if you want to get moving, if you want something to shift, first of all, let's begin by really understanding what your fear is costing you, and then let's figure out how to shift that instantly. You can shift that feeling inside you instantly when you change how you feel. When you change how you feel inside, when you do these practices to release all of these heavy energies, you will finally find clarity to see what your fear is costing you and exactly what you can do about it. You don't have to stay in these stuck states. So we're starting June 21st. The classes will be released every Sunday and every Wednesday. You can do them any day of the week that suits your schedule. You can do them any time of day. I do encourage students to do these classes in the morning, but that's not always possible. You can do them morning, you can do them evening, you can do them anytime at all. This course will not run again until next year. Hopefully we're not dealing with as much fear, but anxiety is always present for us, especially when there's something big and important we should be doing. So I will post the link so you can check out the details, and I hope you'll consider joining me. And again, you'll be working with that same community that we've been journeying with together for some time. An incredible, incredible community of support. So I hope to see you in the course. And if not, I do have one more kitchen Kundalini class for you. Not sure what the summer is going to look like in terms of doing lives, as I will be traveling and in some remote places. I will be able to update you in July. But for now, this might be it. So I will see you back here next Thursday. And in the meantime, have a look at the course and reach out if you have any questions. We're starting June 21st. Satnam. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Thank you for being here.